Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors in their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the center, locking down the middle. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Howard with the steal.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
From downtown, that one goes. Count it. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. On defense, Golden State. And it's good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
They double team Curry. Thompson from long range. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Howard. Here's Ariza. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Howard gets to Montezumas. Harden. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That free throw good from Harden.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Curry against Beverly. 3-pointer. Another miss by Curry. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Second shot opportunity. And it's Howard laying it in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. And stolen by Ariza. It's Harden with the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And the pass to Thompson. Made that one on the move. Tough shot.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Beverly, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over the back foul every time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Montezumas. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Terrian for Patrick Beverly. So for the Rockets, Montezumas is checked in for Beasley. Harden comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jason Terry. Here's Harden. Lays it up.
Daddy!
And despite of the excellent defense at that, Harden's got 8 points. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member of himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I
right,
know.
right. Yeah, he probably just drone on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Barbosa gets the bucket.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And he gets it to go. 10 points for James Harden.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Here's Barbosa. He's got 6. There's the 3, and it's denied. And a good game so far as we conclude the first. And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Terry is up there with McDaniels. Then there's Brewer. Then there's Beasley. And it's Capella in the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brandon Rush is checked in for Golden State. And Capella sends it back. And they'll keep possession. Curry outside. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Beasley. Now here's Curry. He's got 9.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Shoots from the baseline. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard to find out which teams have had the hottest shooters since All-Star. The Warriors, number 1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backcourt and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Steph Curry.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Brandon Rush. For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Warriors making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Looking at Golden State since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they put up. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And stolen by Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Harden kicks to Howard. Houston moving it around. And it's Beverly missing. Warriors leading by 5. Lets it go with a 3. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Corey Brewer's checked in for James Harden. Golden State also making some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark.
Oh my God.
Takes a 3. And it's Beverly missing. And Leandro Barbosa, the bucket on the assist by Iguodala. Barbosa's got 8 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Jeffrey
Easy
Payton.
down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Houston making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Here is Harden. He's got 14. Another miss by Houston.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
They can't stop the run with that one.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Some changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Barnes. And Curry sub in for Sean Livingston. And it's sent back by Spates. The Warriors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Free throw good by Curry.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line. He's going to want to remember just not really able to score the basketball.
Fires the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he could be the guy.